And do you encourage your staff and Boyle Sports to go on them?
I encourage everyone that I meet every day to invest in themselves. The greatest thing that you have is your mind, and to invest in that.
And would you send staff of Boyle Sports on Tony Quinn courses?
Would I send them on?
Yeah.
I would do anything that could help anyone to go anywhere, to do anything that's going to help them to get the best life.
Do you help them pay for it?
Do I help them pay for it?
Yeah.
No. What you're talking here, what I'm saying is that I done a course, and I got incredible results, and I was able to transfer it into every area of my life. I mean, that I would say I feel 30 years younger than I was 6 years ago.
Okay.
I'm in a great mental, physical and spiritual condition.
And would it help me as an employee of Boyle Sports to say to you, yes, I believe in Tony Quinn as well?
No, well, now that's a different point. I'm only just talking from a personal experience. I mean, Boyle Sports as a company.
Do you pressurise any of your staff in Boyle Sports?
I would pressurise no one
to go on a Tony Quinn course.
I wouldn't pressurise anyone to do anything that they didn't want to do.
Okay.
You know, I'm a realist. I live with my feet on the ground. I have a great life. I live totally, absolutely free. I'm stress-free. My doctor does my blood pressure and he says, you're doing something right. You know, because I'm a guy of 52.
Or do you drink or smoke?
I don't drink or I don't smoke.
Well, that's two very right things you're doing for a start.
Well, naturally, but I mean, I'm living on it.
Do you go to a gym?
I go to a Duco gym in Newry 5 mornings a week.
And you do a workout? And
I do an intense workout of muscle build.
And machines and that.
Yeah.
John, just stay with us, and I want to bring in Barry O'Connor. Barry, good afternoon.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
You went on the course in the Bahamas with Tony Quinn.
I did, yeah, but I'd like to make one point. Joe, when did you ever see a stressed bookie? The punters are stressed. But I did go on that course. $23,000, waste of money.
23 grand.
Yeah, dollars, and waste of money. I might as well have been sitting in a I don't know, a classroom somewhere with some Egypt, you know, talking rubbish.
And what persuaded you to go? And why didn't you walk out?
Oh, I suppose I was at a low point in my life, Joe, and I went, you know. But I think it's interesting that Mr. Boyle has an interest in it, and you know, it's typical Tony Quinn kind of methodology. I mean, Mr. Boyle's organisation is a bookie shop, and he calls it Boyle Sports. I mean, let's be true. And I know Mr. Boyle is probably a very, you know, well-intentioned man, but it's a bookie shop, you know, and you know.
Are you saying it's not a sports shop?
Well, it's not. What is a sports shop? What is a sports shop? Does it sell tennis rackets? Does it sell, you know, hurling sticks? And bookies do, even though, you know, they have to make a business too, they do provide, I suppose, a lot of heartache in people's lives, you know, and I wonder what Tony Quinn would say to that, or Mr. Boyle.
John?
Hello?
Just that point, that why do you call yourself Boyle Sports? Which is
well, we bet on all sports.
Yeah, but you're not a sports person. I mean, if I run a bookie, I would call it O'Connor's Bookies. You know what I mean? Not O'Connor's Sports.
Well, it wasn't Tony Quinn who got you to change the name, did he, John?
No, I'm sure it was Boyle Sports before.
Or were you Boyle's Bookies betting offices?
Yeah, well, I think.
Or were you not Boyle bookmakers?
We were Boyle bookmakers, and then we went to Boyle Sports. But I don't know exactly many years ago. But I'm sure it was long before that I done a course. Yeah.
And you don't sell any Tony Quinn products, do you?
No. In the betting business, we just lay bets.
No, because Tony Quinn has shops that he sells to sportsmen.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I do frequent the Tony Quinn shop to get my supplements to look after my health, so that I'll be in the best shape of my life.
And I'm just wondering, Joe, would there be a form of cross-pollination with, let's say, people who've got compulsive gambling problems? Would Joe be delighted to take them under his wing as a result of the services provided by Mr. Boyle?
Would Tony be delighted?
Tony, I should say, yes.
Do you understand that point, John?
No, I mean, that's a totally different issue, and what I'm talking about, you know. You know, the point is.
Sorry, Barry. What is your point then?
No, my point is, Joe takes care.
John Boyle. Yeah.
Tony Quinn takes care of members of society who are at a low ebb. So my point is, many people who are gamblers would be at a low ebb. So whilst Mr. Boyle would talk up Mr. Quinn, and then there would be a kind of a form of cross-selling or cross-pollination whereby, gamblers at a low ebb could go and pay more money to seek Tony Quinn's advice and help.
John, do you want to respond to that?
No, what do you say? I don't...
Well, let me put it another way. Barry, is it not unusual for one of Ireland's biggest and most successful businessmen, yourself,
yeah,
with 150 shops, a turnover of €800 million, to actually endorse somebody such as Tony Quinn, who is emerging now as highly controversial in terms of the services, if that's what you call them, he's offering for extraordinary prices? Is it not very unusual to have a businessman of your stature endorse him so publicly at your own?
Well, all I can do, Joe, you see, all I can share is the truth as I see it. You know what I mean? I went and done one of these courses, and it's transformed my whole life. So, how could I turn around and not endorse something that has helped me to make a deeper connection with myself, that I'm able to choose life over my thoughts? I wasn't capable of doing that, and I think we're very blessed to have a guy in Ireland like Tony Quinn that provides the service that he provides. Now, again, having said that, Tony isn't...
Have you any financial involvement with Tony Quinn?
Absolutely no.
Do you have shares in this? Have you shares in this oil company?
And all my shares, I'm all in. I'm all my eggs in one basket. Boyle Sports. That's it. BoyleSports.com. I'm all in there, and sure, I don't really need to.
And would you call yourself now a personal friend of Tony?
A personal friend?
Yeah.
Well, I like to feel that I was. I'd like to feel the guy is a friend of everyone. He's open. I've come back 6 years from his course, and we talk about the cost of the course, and I've never had to invest. He provides meetings weekly for people for follow-up courses, and he appears himself regular.
Okay. John Boyle, owner of Boyle Sports, thanks for that contact, and Barry and all other callers.